Pain that was like drum and bass with massive guitars. That was so fast and so heavy, it was wicked. I love punk music like that. I think that's just proper cool. It's got a kind of new wave thing running through it, which I really, really like. But at its heart, it's punk rock, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, that's such a cool tune. I really, really enjoyed that.
Right on. So next up, we have a new one from one of our favorites, Mike1inFive. This is off his new album, Masochist, which is out now. So it's called Suicide Sinners. Dig this.
I see your skin slip into mine. Just a little respite. Every hour I'm alive, die a little more inside. Nothing can cure this pain I've tried. Every remedy and prescription they provide. Well, I'm not insane, just alive. In a world where all they do is lie. I see your skin slip into mine. Tell you that it will be alright. Just let the killers decide. Punish the weak, condemn the light. Burn the pictures of the ones who defy. You took everything, took away my pride. Tried to break me too bad that lately I haven't the time. Forgetful muse I am tonight. Got in between two worlds that I can't survive. I see your skin slip into mine. Hear you burn as we intertwine. We're living with thoughts of suicide. Feeling nothing inside.
Ill-Advised with Suicide Sinners. You know what? It's definitely one of my favorite new albums, and that's such a cool song. I love his vocals and the fact that he can switch it up so much and just like bring different angles to the whole deal, right? I mean, like it's such a great tune, and Harry is a very talented musician, very talented.
He's incredibly talented. He's like, I'm jealous talented, you know what I mean?
Right.
He has so much talent in each of his fingers and his vocal cords, and everything that he does is just like superb. That's a really cool tune. It really is a fantastic album. It takes you on this whole journey where all the tracks are very different. That's a nice kind of slightly slower one, but not in a ballady way, obviously, but it's kind of got that kind of darkness to it, which I really, really like. And actually, there's a whole I've said it before. There's an almost claustrophobic kind of darkness that goes across the whole thing, and it really is emphasised by the kind of industrial bass lines and stuff like that across the whole album. And that's a really standout track from a standout album. It's a fantastic tune.
Right on. So we have a couple more songs to get to. The next one up is a band called Bandicoot, and they're from the UK. This one's called LAX. Dig this. Right on. Bandicoot with LAX. That was a fun rockin' tune, like a really kind of like had that blues hook to it. Like really, really cool. I really enjoyed that song.
Yeah, it's got a really nice kind of proper blues vibe. I love the wah pedal in that. Just really, wah pedals make me happy. We haven't had a wah support group tune for a while, actually. That's the one to go in there. And yeah, it's wicked. It's just got a really, really nice 70s vibe for me. That one, that's just like, I want to be sitting in a field smoking a joint listening to that.
Right.
That's just awesome music. Absolutely cool. That's anything. I love it.
Right on. So we have one more for part one here, and the last one of part one is a band called The Howling Lords, which is courtesy of you, Mike. This one's called Dragging Me Down. Dig this.
Yeah. going down this road again, and we both know where it goes, and you're dragging me down. You're dragging me down.
Such a funny thing, we keep going back to where we've been, and you're dragging me down. You're dragging me down.
And when the road comes up to meet me, your words will be the bullet in my skull, and I'll meet my maker too, and I'll pay for what I've done. Ooh, 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 ooh. And every word you ever said I got running through my head, and you're dragging me down, and you're dragging me down.
And every word I've ever said, you got locked away in a box, and you're dragging me down. You're dragging me down.
And when the road comes up to meet me, your words will be the bullet in my skull, and I'll meet my maker too, and I'll pay for what I've done. Ooh, 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 ooh. And we started so long ago that this road has turned to dust, and you're dragging me down, and I'm dragging you down.
And I know everything is such a mess and so complex, and I'm dragging you down. Boy, I'm dragging you down.
And when the road comes up to meet me, your words will be the bullet in my skull, and I'll meet my maker too, and I'll pay for what I've done. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Right on, the Howling Lords with Dragging Me Down. I bet you guys weren't expecting that, were you? That was pretty much the cool down after part one, because it was such a heavy set, and what better way to finish it with Howling Lords and Dragging Me Down, because it was a cool duo song. And even though it's kind of a bummer, it's still a great tune, like, really catchy, and I really enjoyed that to kind of finish up part one.
Yeah, I really, really like that Howling Lords EP. The acoustic thing works really, really well for them. And yeah, we needed a cool down track, actually, to finish off the evening, because that part one was absolutely pumped for the rock and roll. It was really, really cool. Really, really cool. Excuse me, I can't speak. Yeah, they're a great band, and that's I've said before, this other side to them compared to that first album that we heard is just wonderful to hear, and they pull it off so well. I mean, that's bluesy, it's Bob Dylan-y, it's Woody Guthrie-like. It's just got that kind of gutter blues thing going on, which works really, really well, and it's almost got a hint of country in there and everything. It's wicked. It's a brilliant tune, and as I say, it's a standout EP. It's fantastic.
Well, right on. So that's going to do it for part one. We'll be back with part two in about 5-10 minutes. Until then, we'll be right back. Bones out.